What is it? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today, as you can tell, it's time for another video. Well, I'm honestly pretty proud. Before we start anything, I'm honestly surprised about how many views I've gotten in the first two videos. I'm honestly surprised that I have so many subscribers, even though, side note, some of those subscribers are like account on my other YouTube accounts. But but forget that. But like the main thing I'm impressed is at how many people have viewed my videos. And sure, like only like sure a few of you have like liked it. Sure, I got like not many likes, but hey, at least I got some. At least it's better than like having none at all. I'm not. We all have to start somewhere, so I'm not too upset about that. But with that out of the way, let's start with today's video. So I was thinking, and like since I want to like upload like a lot constantly, like can keep up consistency, I was thinking whatever idea I've popped up with, I'll just post whatever that pops in my mind. Of course, being smart with it. And today we'll be talking about what makes African parents the most like different compared to like regular other parents. Because like as you know, your boy is African, I'm Ethiopian, but I mostly grew up in Canada. But I have been to Ethiopia, but I was like super young, so it doesn't really count. But like as an African, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that African parents are like strict to the bone. Let's just say if you do literally one thing without your parents knowing, they will disown you and send you to your ancestors. Let's be for real. We've all been there when we're trying to explain something to our parents and like as soon as you say something, they literally get upset at you. Like they say no automatically. Do you want to get you want to start a YouTube channel? YouTube ain't gonna pay the bills. And like this you wanna get tattoos. You're giving yourself up to the devil. Or you should go to school and become a lawyer or a doctor. Let's face it, we've all been there. And like for me though, it's different. I understand why our parents are like this. I understand that they didn't grow up the way we did, like privileged and like excuse me, having all this technology, having opportunities to have better education, and didn't grow up having this much attitude. And I understand it, but like everyone keeps telling me this that you should always think about your parents and like how they feel about your decisions, and that whatever you do always affects them. And I get it, but like sometimes I'm like, but why does it always have to be the case when you don't even know what it's about? You feel me? I'm not saying that don't listen to your parents. That is like the last thing I would say to anyone. What I'm saying though is think about the consequences and like think about constantly, is it worth doing? You feel me? Because like for me though, I am the main reason I started this YouTube channel is because I'm always in this house 24/7. Every single time I ask for something, my parents are like, "We'll see." And like whenever it involves like, let's say, I don't know, like an outdoor sport, or whenever it involves other people, automatically decline. And I understand because I'm an only child. I'm their son. Of course they're gonna be scared and worried about me. And it's understandable. Without a doubt, it is understandable. But the thing I wish most about my parents is that why can't you give it a chance? Why don't you guys at least trust me? Like if you've seen how I'm doing in school, if you've seen me not do any of that stuff, why do you don't trust me? But then it hits me. It's because they think it's probably not the fact they think it's an act, but it's they know that eventually I'm gonna start doing that shit. And I'm not saying I would, because I'm trying. I've never done anything that would get me in trouble with the law or anything. I've never, but I have made mistakes. Like I've insulted people. I've hurt people physically by when I was a lot younger. Now I'm trying to like avoid that at all costs, and just I fuck with anybody. If you're nice to me, like if I'm nice to you and you like me, we're cool. But if you don't fuck with me, okay. If you don't like me at all, it's cool, because like at the end of the day, we're not forced. You can't force anybody to like you if you don't like them. And I'm like, it's cool because at the end of the day, that's just how life is, unfortunately. You could probably be the nicest guy, and like everyone has to critique everything about you, especially the parents. Like, I'm pretty sure every person, every guy can relate that whenever you go to meet your girlfriend's parents, the first thing they're gonna do is like automatically, like, they look you up and down, ask you questions, and like they let you know right away that if you break their girl's heart, they're gonna break you. And I'm not, and I, this is coming from a guy who's never had a girlfriend. I've literally never had a girlfriend. So I'm always on my own 24/7, which is cool. And like, to me personally, as much as I understand why most African parents are like this, it sucks because it's the fact that they love you to the point where they say they will trust you, but when it comes to whenever your decisions, whenever you want to, especially in your teenage years, it sucks because they're scared of that fact that you're getting older and mature. And like this is like the hardest thing about being both a teenager and parent, because you both all want good, you want to get good aspects of life, you want to get good things, you want to work hard, but the only thing probably holding you back is the pressure of your parents, and it's and the fact that they'll love you no matter what you choose. And of course, not they can't love you. Like if you're doing drugs, selling drugs and shit, then of course they're not gonna like, of course, love you forever, you know. And excuse my language, sorry. Like I hope this doesn't get me into trouble with copyright like YouTube. But like, to me personally, I wish that our parents would understand that what we go through every day, because the main thing is that parents shouldn't expect so much from you. I believe that adults shouldn't expect this much from us kids. Like they expect us to wake up so early in the morning, you know, and they expect us to know the answers to the question. Oh, what's the answer that what equals to X? And like in 8 in the morning. How am I supposed to know that? I literally woke up at like 6:30 in the morning, and I'm being told asked the question as if I want to be here, but I still go because it's not like I have a choice. I mean, I could literally drop out, but like, I, I feel like if as much as that would start be an epic like journey, it's better to keep going because as much as I don't like school, I want to like have as much knowledge so I won't have to struggle. But then again, it does make sense that struggling is how you grow as a person. I wouldn't say I've struggled. I'm struggling. I'm just having hard times showing my parents that they can trust me. It's hard it's hard being an African American kid because especially if you have Ethiopian parents. Every Ethiopian person will agree is that that your like if you're especially if you're if they always expect you to go to school, go to church. That's it. And like if you have any friends, they critique you. They ask, and who's that lead? Who is that kid? Uh, does he do drugs? Does he smoke? I'm like, no, he doesn't. They're like, I don't want you hanging out with him. Why? You don't even know him. I don't care. He's a bad kid. Like, and it sucks because like they think they know you, and they act like they listen. Like they literally assume they know people just because of the, man. No, sorry, that was my mom. But like at the end of the day, you should always love your parents because when you think about it, they're doing this because they love you. And I understand and I get it. I love my parents no matter what. It's just sometimes it gets so hard to do what makes them happy when you shouldn't have to be forced to do stuff that doesn't just make other people happy, but you should do stuff that makes you happy. Like I want this YouTube thing to blow up. I want this thing to go and work out. Like I don't even care if I get a girlfriend. I don't care if I get so many likes or views. As long as people tell me that the videos are decent and that they're enjoyable, and they actually agree with me or they relate to me in some ways, then that's cool. That's literally cool. The only like I said, the reason I made this channel is because I literally have nothing to do at home. I'm always home. I'm always alone, and I just want to use this as a way to make friends, get better, and discover myself, but also show people that you can be your own person and that you shouldn't have to be dictated from what people show you and from how they tell you, how they should tell you how to live your life. You shouldn't have to write your story the way that other people dictate it. Your story is your own to write. But you shouldn't like avoid having criticism or any of that. Your parents will love you no matter what. No matter how, like, whenever you get hurt, whenever you have been heartbroken, they're the first people to defend you or comfort you. And that's great and all. But sometimes they're the cause of it. Not all the case, but like a lot of cases. But what matters is that they admit their mistakes, because even adults make mistakes. They're not perfect. They make mistakes. And like I said, it's not just that you can. It's not the fact that you should trust someone. It's about how you show them that you can trust them. It's not about actions speak louder than words. And I really do hope that people can take something from this. I know, like, not every single person is gonna agree with me, and that's cool, because everyone has their different opinions. But what I wish and hope mostly is that everyone will agree that as an African person, it sometimes sucks, because if, let's say, you get a tattoo, or let's say you they expect you to know what a Gemini is, or they expect you to to go to church and expect you to know everyone they know. They tell you, oh, when you were a baby, this person used to help you. I'm like, okay, but no offense, but what does that have to do with me if I don't know them like that? Like, I don't know them like that, but I respect them. If they take care of me, that's cool, but I don't know them like that. But in conclusion, I would say being an African kid have its ups and downs, but overall, it's good to know that parents do care about you. But like, it does sometimes sucks that they're not always on your side, which is true. Not everyone is not everyone's gonna be there for you, but it's just about how you view it. It's like everything has a different perspective. So sometimes it's not about just. Sometimes you just gotta see. It's not about changing. It's not about making. It's not about making different choices. It's about seeing different choices. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my social account, socials like my Snapchat and Instagram, and send me some feedback and send me feedback on what you guys think of the video. Is it enjoyable? Is there anything that needs to improve, or even is it fun? Do you guys want me to do more sit down videos? Should I do more sit down videos, or should I start doing some vlogs? Let me know in the comments, or even let me know on Instagram or Snapchat, whoever follows me on Instagram or Snapchat. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy this video, and I hope you guys enjoy your weekend and have a good day. Peace.